Hey there folks, this is GreenyXI welcoming you right back to Let's Play Little Nightmares 2. This is episode 5. In the last episode, we took care of the apartment buildings, or most of the apartment buildings, and I'm calling him the Slender Man because he looks just like him, was defeated by our little mono here. So, we're finally making it to the doorway that we've seen in the TV world so many times. But we've made it here now properly. I'm not sure what it implies, everything, but we'll soon find out. Wow. Very Alice in Wonderland when she's falling down into Wonderland. Going straight for it. I remember this being a puzzle. Oh yeah, no. Okay, so what do we do? Pressing circle does nothing now, so we've lost the remote. We've lost the torch. Just follow the doorways, I guess. Ooh, they teleport us, like the TVs. Okay, do we go straight through the door? There's nowhere else we can go. Aha. Look at the clock. Bizarre. Nothing down here? Okay. Music. There's a music element. I don't know if you can hear it. There's music playing outside this door. You know the Lost Woods in Ocarina of Time? Gives me that vibe. Right, so wherever this music playing, I'm going to go. I don't know if that's the right thing. Yes! New area. No music. We're not going that way. Look at the doorway peeled up. Yeah. Ooh. Let's keep going higher. And it's saved as well, so I'm assuming that means you're going the right way. Must be right. Why was I so confused when I first played the game? I didn't figure out that I had to go by music, and I played Ocarina of Time so many times as well. Ah, that doorway is opening a bit. This is the one we need to go into. But how? It's not a... It's a doorknob, not a... You know. Can we pull it? There's nothing to grab onto to pull, see? I got it. We push it this way. So then it opens up the top, see? I just didn't want to accidentally walk into it. Got it. Okay. Aha! Made it. We're climbing the tower, see, to get to that light that's over the Pale City. I don't have a clue what it's implying. So many horror games, like 2D horror games mostly, perform this sort of puzzle. And this one does it so well. Okay, I think I know what I did wrong there. I think we need to push that board over before going across. Do you think? Yes. Okay. Now I know. There it is. Now we can come down here. Back up here again. I'm gonna try the doors nearest us. Yep. Aha! See, there's these little nuances that make the rooms a little bit more tricky than they could be. The music's just playing everywhere now. I don't know what that means. They've changed it up. Okay. Ooh. Here's where the music was coming from. She was playing it when we first met her. She turned into a monster. But why? She won't let us get near it. Have a monkey. No? It's just gonna float about? Ah. So she's gonna follow us. Can we not leave? Ah, I see. We're gonna smash it. I'm so sorry. This is gonna make her go nuts. She's gonna turn into the final boss, isn't she? Bloody hell. Oh wow. It's like psychedelic. All of this is odd. I'm so sorry. Don't kill me. Just don't kill me. That's amazing though. That's an amazing... Ooh, shit. An amazing monster design for her. Glow up? Is it a glow up? Or glow down? Yeah. We'll go with glow down. He's making the teleport into like a way of escaping now. And that's quite clever. Oh, she's still coming. Did she see me? Look at the arms on that. So deformed and so... Oh, I love it. I love when horrors do that sort of thing. I think that's where Japanese horror does things a lot better than American. Or, you know, Western, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, she's gone. Let's keep going then. I see an axe. Can we reach it? Yes, yes we can. The music stopped. Does that mean I'm going the wrong way? Oop. Oop. Aha, the axe is still with us, so it's pretty obvious what we need to do. I'm gonna call her first. She didn't like that, did she? She's learning. Right, so she doesn't just go straight forward. If we run over the other side. Yes, I get you. I get you. She needs to go back. We need to do it the other way. Get this a bit closer. Whoa. I didn't call you that time. Calm down. The way she just smashes him. Reminds me of Gollum, somehow. How can I do this? Got it. Okay. Not too bad. It's gonna be another chasey. I'm not sure what to do. I'm just running around pressing triangle. Ah, hello. Another axe. They're doing this quite a bit in this chapter. Okay, where do we go? It's like a huge final boss, the whole thing, isn't it? Where's this one take us? Yeah, you go that way. You go that way. And if I could run around the ledge, that would be nice. Yes! Just by luck, I figure. That was luck. Why did he get rid of the paper bag, though? Because apparently the reason for the paper bag was because he was so ashamed of himself, kind of thing. You know, that sort of reasoning. Aha, next one. So, like, why did he get rid of it? Is he finally not ashamed of himself and he thinks he's doing well? Ah, it's a bit different this time. And the axe have gone. No, it's up there. I see it. Go now. Calm down. Right, so that leads to there. Oh, I feel like that was so close. Okay, this one's going to be harder. I just... That gives me a chance to get the axe, and I can do that easily enough. Got it. Just gotta make her so confused. Ooh, we're not just going to a random sort of thing this time. I feel like this is the last time because look how it looks. Okay. Right, so just calling will do the job. Okay. It's defeated. And there she is. How did she turn into a monster, though? There's a lot in these games I don't really understand, and I don't feel like the game actually tells you. Or very... like, it's not in your face enough about how the story's progressing. And I feel like you have to constantly... Ooh, look at the eyeball. Constantly look things up to really get a full story out of it if you really... wanted that. Come on, come on, come on. Ooh, Christ. William Birkin, I'm so sorry. Thousand Eyes Idol. Ooh, that nearly had me. Ooh, that did add me. Oh, no. I'm still alive. Somehow. I really thought... I don't know how I survived that. Come on, climb over the door. The wobbly door. There's room on the door for more than one person. See? See? It's saved, so that's good. Oh no. She's made it, I think. Come on, we can do this, we can do this. Yes, she caught us. As she has done so many times in the past. But I mean, why? Why does she drop him? I don't understand. We're still alive. Doesn't mean I understand it, though. We've seen she can be a little shit in the first game, where she eats the gnome instead of the sausage that the gnome is offering her and things like that. And towards the end, obviously, more so. But, you know, why does she drop him in this case? A chair? He grew up to be the guy in the TV. No wonder he was trying to kill us. Trying to get back at 6. Little shit. Actually don't blame him anymore. So I guess in this universe, it's like, if you have a lot of negative energy, you turn into a monster, right? I guess. Oh, I can't wait. So it's like a time loop, right? Because we just killed him off. He killed himself off. And then he just carried on, turned into him again. So he's behind the door, yeah. And the door closed, yeah. So he's constantly killing himself off and getting betrayed by 6. So it is like this giant time loop, right? That's great. That's a great bit of story. It wraps up his character well because he's never getting out of that. And 6 just carries on going. And this is obviously a prologue, a prequel to the first game. Because 6 carries on. She ends up on a ship. Not sure how. But she ends up on a ship. And then at the end of the first game, she escapes that ship and she's on an island. So maybe the third game will actually carry on from the first game. I wonder. I'm very excited for the third game. I love these games so much. I don't understand every little detail of the vague plot that's going on. But at the same time, oh my god, the games are just so good in general. So that's that. That is Little Nightmares 2 all wrapped up. Tell me what you think in the comments. What theories and what you've read up online, or, you know, what you thought when you first played it. I don't know. Tell me whatever you think of the game. I personally think, here comes the mini review, graphically, great. Perfect for what they're trying to portray, right? It's that 2D horror sort of vibe, and it easily gives them the availability to kind of to go wild, because it's 2D, right? It's smaller. It's just easier to do sort of crazy things. Like if you go 3D, you go full budget, you go, I guess. So I think this is perfect graphically. I think it could be a little bit lighter. Even when I put the brightness up, it's still a bit dark, which I get, you know, it's horror, they're going for dark, but you just can't see sometimes. Okay, this track just kicked in. I think musically this game is stunning, and it doesn't have too many tracks. It's only a short game, so who cares? And this track is one of my all-time favourite songs in any game, and it's perfectly creepy but perfectly childlike, and that's what I like in horror. So yeah, 10 out of 10 for that, and I would actually give like a 9 out of 10 for the graphics. Only going down a point because I'm sure there's more they could do with it, but I still love it. Gameplay wise, yeah, perfect. Like I said before, ooh, Zelda. Like I said before, it does what it needs to do for one of these smaller games, you know? You're climbing around, you're solving little puzzles. At least this makes it really creative in how you do that sometimes. Like with warping doors in order to beat the final boss and different things like that. I think is really good and really thought-provoking. Another Zelda. What else is there? Replayability? Well, you can find the hats. You can play it again to try and pick up the little bits of story you might have missed. I don't know, it's... Replayability is probably what lets the game down. You're not going to be... I wouldn't go back to it over and over again, even though it's a short game. Like with Resident Evil, Silent Hill, you get loads of replayability, even though they're short games. Whereas this, not quite so much. There's trophies. There's a plat on Little Nightmares 2, so you can go for that. There's plenty of trophies. So that's what trophies are good for, I think. They get you to play more or do things that you might not have normally done. So there's that. And that's about it. I personally give the game like a... For the sort of game it is the best of the type I've played. So I would give it a good 9 out of 10. And that's that. So, with that finished, next series we're going to be covering a bigger game, one that I'm really nervous about because while I like my RPGs, I have not played this one to death like some others. But I want to play it. I want to have it on my channel, if that makes sense. And I think people will enjoy it. We'll find out. Yeah. Wow, it's a lot of people making this game considering how short it was. And there wasn't that many stages or chapters. Oh. Let me know what you thought of the series. As always, I like to hear feedback, whether positive or negative. I'm not the perfect Let's Player. You know, I do this as a hobby, not as something I put £1 million into per camera. Like, you know what I mean? So I know I'm not the best out there, or not even close. But so long as at least one person enjoys it, I'm happy about that. I like doing it for myself, to have like a project on the go while I'm doing my real life stuff, just something a bit extra to life, you know? And that's what I care about. And I really like it if somebody comments and says that something's really good, because I do have that from time to time, and it makes you think that maybe you're actually decent at something. I'm somebody who's always lacked in confidence, so to have somebody say that sort of thing, it means a lot. It doesn't necessarily make me think that I am good at it, even if somebody says I've done a good job. I've always been the same in that case. Teachers couldn't get it out to me either. But you know, it is just nice to hear. Yeah. So yeah, by the time this goes up, I'll have been back off holidays for like a week or two. So everything, if there was any chance of anything going downhill, it would have happened by now, and it didn't. So happy days. And by the time I come home from holidays, I will be starting to record the next series. I might actually have like a week off to myself after the holiday. Maybe. Bengt Lemny, PR manager. What a name, I can't pronounce that properly to save my life. Andreas Gugg. Christophe Maurice. Christophe. I bet a lot of them are French, mind. Because the French seem to like these sorts of arty games. You know, they like their art. So, yeah. Angel Ibanez Espinosa. Italy. Oh, it's going through the countries. I didn't realise that until now. Okay then. Yeah. I've actually, like in the background, just to myself, I've been playing through Devil May Cry the reboot. And it is... Bloody hell. I don't see why people complained about it. It doesn't have the main character. Of course it doesn't. Blatantly. It takes the piss out of the main character's haircut at the start. But it still has a form of Dante. And I personally think it's much better than the first 3 games. I'm only like 3 chapters in. Or 4 chapters in. But I personally think it's so much better than the first 3. It's upped the gameplay. It looks better. The music's great. I don't know. Maybe I played the first 3 games too late. I haven't... Only like a year or 2 ago, I actually played the first 3 games as a part of the PS3 remaster. So maybe I've missed out on the time when it was actually found to be good. And now it just doesn't hit me like it would have back then, you know. Cool. Yoshiniki. Yoshi. But yeah, the reboot of Devil May Cry started off really good, the first few chapters. I'm going to try and finish it before I go on holidays. And then I've only got Devil May Cry 5 to play. And I've heard that's excellent as well. So these 2 games should be really good for the series for me. Oh, the music's changed. Have we really got that long left of the credits? There's playing another track. Yeah, it's just, with the reboot of Devil May Cry, that game, I just like how the first chapter is my favourite sort of environment, like Silent Hill 3 did it. It's like a fun fair, haunted fun fair. And then the second chapter is like a mansion where you find out about your character, a haunted mansion. You know, another sort of environment I like in my horrors or gothic style, you know, horror style games, even if Devil May Cry ain't really horror. Yeah, it started off so well for me. I am enjoying it so much. Yeah, I will admit, you get thrown a ton of different controls and gameplay mechanics near the start in the first few chapters, and I am very much like, this button, this button, this button, nope, nope, nope. Oh, it's this one. Just to do the basic things. And it does get to my head a little bit. But that's all good. It's something I'm sure I'll get used to, as long as they don't keep on throwing more and more. Yeah. I don't know what else to talk about. I'm just talking bollocks, as usual. Maybe come back to like Persona 3 talk from earlier. It was the last episode of this one. Last episode, maybe. Where, yeah, Reload I think is going to be amazing, and I think I will wait it out and just play that if it's going to be out within the next year. Because we don't know when it's coming out yet. We just know that it is coming, as far as I know. Having said that, why don't I do a quick Google and make sure that I'm not making that up. So, Persona 3 Reload release date. Nothing official. It was revealed that Persona 3 Reload will arrive in early 2024, which was revealed in the announcement trailer. Ah, okay. I haven't actually seen that announcement trailer yet, and I think I should because it'll get me so excited. Persona 3 is only confirmed for Xbox at this point in time, but reports and potential leaks say that it's coming to PlayStation platforms as well, as you'd expect. It should come to PlayStation as well, surely. Surely. Who wants an RPG on an Xbox? Come on now. Except maybe Skyrim and all that sort of RPG, but Western RPGs are, well, they're not my thing anyway, but, you know, JRPGs never go to Xbox consoles, do they? They've had the odd few. Like, I got Blue Dragon and Lost Odyssey from the 360 era, and Eternal Sonata, but I got that for PS3 after, and, yeah. So, that's a long time to wait for Persona 3 Reload, and if it only comes to the new Xbox, I'm not going to be getting it, because I won't be buying another console, another Xbox console. I got the original Xbox back when it was a thing, and I got the crystal one, which was like the see-through whitey coloured one. And there was only, I think I only enjoyed Fable on it. Like, I think that was literally the only game I enjoyed on it. I tried to get Morrowind, but I realised quickly that I hate those sorts of games. The stamina systems, man. But yeah, I tried Morrowind and nope. Or whatever that one was called on that console. Whatever that Elder Scrolls was. I think it was Morrowind. And yeah, Fable was the only thing. Then I got the 360, which was an amazing console. I loved it so much. It had the better version of Banjo-Kazooie. It had Blue Dragon. It had Eternal Sonata. It had Lost Odyssey. It had Alan Wake at the time, which I think was an exclusive at the time until the remaster. Yeah, it just had loads that I really enjoyed. The 360 did. Little indie games. There's this one where you had Kingdom for Careflings. Oh my god, the nostalgia for that one. I haven't thought of that for a while. It was like you built your little town, right? And you had your little people, your little Keflins, who would help you build, and you'd have to put them in certain places to use resources, like they'd chop wood, they'd, you know, all that sort of stuff, and there'd be achievements for it, which were fun. Memories. There was a sequel then, World of Keflings, which I never found as good for some reason. Same sort of thing, but for some reason it just never gripped me as much. Who knows? Production babies! Oh, Schnuffle. Or however you pronounce that. How do you pronounce that? Oh, Schnuffle. Produced by Bandai Namco. Oh, I think we're coming. I think it's coming to the end. I could have pressed... Oh, Tekken. I could have pressed down to speed it up. Who knew? Oh, that's the end. I thought there would have been a thank you to the player. I always like it when they do that. Anyways, that's that then. This has been Greeny XI. Hope you've enjoyed this series. I know it's been a bit... I've done things a bit different by making them long episodes, and it's only been 5 episodes because of it. But I really enjoyed myself playing back through this game. I played through the first game before this as well, and yeah, the enjoyment I got out of it again. Just looking forward to Little Nightmares 3. Potentially, I'll make a blind series on that one, but don't hold me to it because God knows when it's going to come out and I might forget. Maybe remind me if you care enough. I don't know. So, again, thanks again for watching so much. I'll see you again in a bit for the start of the next series. See you in a bit, folks.